Hello, my name is Carl B. Phillips, and I am the Minister of Music here at Greater Christ Temple Church. I've had the pleasure of being the Minister of Music now for a little over 20 years. I've been a choir director here for 35 years. When I first started directing here, I had no idea of what a choir director does, or what I didn't understand gospel music. So I took the time to learn about gospel music. I studied, I bought books, I bought tons of albums. Every time I got paid, I was at the gospel record store buying albums, 3, 4, 5 albums at a time, because I wanted to know the music myself. Not only did I want to know the present day of the music, but I want to understand where the music came from. When you talk about the role or the history of gospel music, you have to go back to when the slaves were brought from Africa over into America, and understanding that they used the songs, which at that time they called spirituals, to give them hope beyond where they were at the current time. They sung songs like "Steal Away," which meant that they were trying to steal away from there. They sung songs about crossing over Jordan, which was like the Mason-Dixie line. If they could get beyond that Mason-Dixie line, they knew that there would be freedom. And from there, the songs, as the slaves began to move up north, you began to find that those same type of songs began to come into the black church, those songs of hope. There's a man by the name of Thomas A. Dorsey who's considered the father of gospel music. Now, it's interesting because when Thomas Dorsey first got into the church, he was criticized because he was a blues musician. And the church didn't want that bluesy sound that he was bringing into the church. But that sound that the church rejected at first is the sound that people began to know as gospel music. From that era of Thomas Dorsey, we get into the golden era of gospel music, which was the quartet sounds, the female quartet sounds. Out of that particular era, where you find the likes of Sam Cooke and Aretha Franklin, who left gospel music and went on to become some great secular recording artists. Also with gospel music, you find that it brought hope to the black community. During the times of the struggles of the late 50s, early 60s, where a lot was going on, a lot was born out of the black church. A lot of what happened came out of the black church. And in those meetings, a lot of times they sung songs about struggles. They sung songs about "we shall overcome someday." Those were the songs that gave the black church hope. Those were the songs that encouraged the black church and know that, okay, this is just temporary. We have a hope that one day this thing that we're in is going to turn around. And even as gospel music began to develop over time, you find that hope began to evolve, because it gave a testimony to those in the church, like, yes, we shall overcome someday. So that's the hope that gospel music offers those that are in the black church. Even the word gospel itself is the spreading of good news. So gospel music is just a spreading of good news through the form of music. We were in a Sunday afternoon service, and one of the elderly ladies, stood up and made the statement that there's going to be a meeting in the air. And when she made that statement, it made me realize that there's a hope that we have as those of us that believe that there is a place that's beyond this place, that one day that we'll all have a chance of being in that place, of being relieved of the cares of this world, of not having to worry about what's going on down here, not having to worry about the economy, not have to worry about Republican or Democrat, not having to worry about who's in the White House, who's the governor. But we have a hope that's beyond this life, that one day we're going to be taken out of this place that we're in and taken to a whole new place that's free of care, that's free of worry, that's stress-free. There's no sickness, there's no illness. One day we're going to be caught up to a place that all of this is going to be over, and we'll be at rest at last.